What's good, guys? Austin here, and I'm here for part two of the top 10 most disturbing TV commercials that ever aired. Um, Again, it's by Mr. Nightmare, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Pokemon Nation, which is us. Also, hit that like and subscribe button. And comment down below if you wish to. Don't forget to check out the description below for our social media websites. We post daily. Um, as for part two of the top 10 most disturbing TV commercials to ever air. Wow, the first one, there were some of them that just scared the crap out of me, guys. Like, holy cow. I There was really creepy ones in the first one. Like, I remember a couple of them, but like some of them, I just can't believe they actually aired those on TV. Like, that would ruin a kid's childhood. All right, guys, enough of me babbling. Let's get started on this video. All right, three, two, one.
Number 10. Mental Wealth. The first one on this list isn't anything too disturbing. The commercial was called Mental Wealth, and it was supposed to be a PlayStation 1 ad. It featured a teenage girl whose distorted face had an uncanny touch of sci-fi alien, delivering a monologue totally irrelevant to the product in question. This randomness factor wasn't so common in TV advertising back then, so the ad stuck out like a sore thumb. The PlayStation marketing campaign at that time was seriously bizarre. Not a lot of them were really about PlayStation. They were just supposed to be strange and or uncomfortable, most likely an attempt to sit in the viewer's mind.
Let me tell you what bugs me about human endeavour. I've never been the human in question. Have you? Mankind went to the moon. I don't even know where Grimsby is. Forget progress by proxy. Land on your own moon. It's no longer about what they can achieve out there in your behalf, but what we can experience up here in our own time. It's called mental wealth.
Number 9. Little Baby's Ice Cream 2. If you've seen my first video on this topic, then you know of the Little Baby's Ice Cream commercial, featuring the cannibalistic humanoid made out of ice cream consuming himself. But maybe you didn't know that there's another one equally disturbing. Instead of a single ice cream creature consuming himself, this commercial depicts an endless hellish cycle of ice cream creatures sitting in cones about to consume smaller identical versions of themselves, while also about to be consumed by the bigger ones holding them.
Oh my god.
Welcome to Ice Cream Hell.
Go ahead and lick something. We lick you very much. If you want to lick something, lick us. We love to lick. We lick to love. We are love lickers.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Little Baby's Ice Cream. Ice cream is a feeling.
Number 8. Baby Laughs a Lot. This vintage commercial was not at all intended to creep people out. In fact, it was intended to attract positive attention from little girls. This commercial is not something any little kids ever need to see, from the deranged voiceover and horror movie style editing to the unintentionally disturbing headspins of the little girls. This commercial remains possibly one of the most unintentionally disturbing commercials to date.
Listen to Remco's Baby Laugh a Lot. You're listening to Baby Laugh a Lot. She's the funniest doll you've ever seen.
That's
Just push the button
creepy as
and
hell.
she starts to giggle. Get Baby Laugh a Lot by Remco.
Oh my gosh.
Number 7, the Orkin commercials. If you don't know, Orkin is a pest control company. Chances are you've seen at least one of their old commercials
Yeah, I
with the
remember
giant
these.
rodents and bugs invading people's privacy, generally acting like creepers trying to get into people's homes.
Hello. We're here to deliver your new couch.
Couch?
It has a matching ottoman. Sugar.
There's a comedic sense to these commercials as well, but it's also partially disturbing, especially in the sense that these rats and ants are 6 feet tall.
How are you this morning? I was wondering if I could use your phone. My car broke down a few blocks over, and is that Oak? I want to try and call my brother-in-law.
You were not supposed to be back until Sunday. We could use the boy. Yeah.
What the hell?
Number 6, The Dark and Lonely Water. Released in 1978 and voted the 4th favorite PSA of all time in the UK, this 90-second clip features the sinister voice of Donald Pleasance as the personification of evil water. The video ends as the voice echoes the ominous warning, "I'll be back." It was originally known by the much creepier title, The Spirit of the Dark and Lonely Water. The clip was meant to warn children about the dangers of careless behavior in the vicinity of water. After airing regularly for years on children's TV stations, the commercial quickly earned virtual cult status as one of the most chilling PSA videos ever. Unlike many PSAs, this one did have an impact, though not necessarily the one that the Central Office of Information intended. Many of the children who viewed the commercial not only became more careful when around water, they stopped swimming altogether, fearing death if they so much as dipped a toe in a puddle.
I am the spirit of dark and lonely water, ready to trap the unwary, the show-off. It seems too ordinary, but that pool is deep. The boy is showing off. The bank is slippery.
Number 5, the Japanese Calbee commercials. So most of us know Japanese commercials are weird. Well, a lot of Japanese things are weird. These commercials are no exception. It's hard to tell whether the people who thought of this were going for funny or disturbing. However, they created something that's a mix of both. This is an advertisement for a Japanese brand of chips called Calbee. In fact, there's a whole series of these commercials.
What the hell?
Number 4, The Dawn is Your Enemy. This one isn't really a commercial, it's more of a bumper. Adult Swim used to show this every so often at a certain time in the night, usually closer to dawn. It's been said that the point of this bumper was to scare any children out of pulling all-nighters, watching TV too late, or just watching Adult Swim in general. It may not seem too bad right now, but for someone who's laying in their bed in the middle of the night watching TV with the lights off, and then this thing pops up, it will at the very least give them chills. Rumors have it that once in a while, the sun in the background winks.
Oh my gosh, it does.
Number 3, Every Cigarette is Doing You Damage commercials. By now, the world knows the damage that cigarettes can do to the body, more specifically the lungs, but we rarely look deeper into what's actually going on inside the body as a result of smoking. There used to be a series of disturbing PSA commercials called "Every Cigarette is Doing You Damage" that did not hold back when it came to exposing the horrifying truths of the consequences of smoking regularly.
Every cigarette is doing you damage. This is part of an aorta, the main artery from the heart. Smoking makes arterioles sticky and collect dangerous fatty deposits. This much was found stuck to the aorta wall of a smoker, age 32. Every cigarette is doing you damage. Every cigarette is doing you damage. Smoking creates blood clots, which can cause strokes. Some strokes kill, blind, or paralyzed. Others you don't even know you're having.
I remember these.
This is the result of a minor stroke in a smoker, aged 38. Every cigarette is doing you damage. Every cigarette is doing you damage. Every time you inhale, tobacco smoke condenses in your lungs to form tar. This is a healthy lung. And this is the amount of tar a pack-a-day smoker breathes in every year. Every cigarette is doing you damage. Every cigarette is doing you damage. Lungs are like sponges with millions of tiny air sacs for transferring oxygen. Every breath of tobacco smoke attacks them. No wonder smokers feel short of breath. Their lungs are rotting. Every cigarette is doing you damage.
Number 2. PS3 Baby Commercial. This was another bizarre and disturbing PlayStation commercial, featuring a baby doll staring down a PS3, all while making creepy noises and motions. It has no relevance whatsoever to the console. In fact, it doesn't seem to have any relevance to anything, or any meaning.
Well, it's because
this was yet another bizarre commercial by the PlayStation marketing team that shows exactly what they seem to be going for. Strange, random, and horrifying.
Well, it's because Japanese, or Japan, it's an Asian console. It's weird.
And number 1, Anti-Meth Commercial. This chilling ad for the Meth Project by director Darren Aronofsky, who by the way directed Black Swan, follows a girl from her hazy meth-induced states to the ugly realities of her meth-addicted life. We see the girl trying to commit suicide by slitting her wrists and submerging them in the sink. The ad demonstrates that meth can be so hard to quit that some may even resort to suicide just to end their addictions. The gory and startling 30-second ad is one of a 4-part awareness campaign targeting at-risk teenagers.
If I had asked, what does meth do to your brain? Does meth make you hear voices? Or if I asked, can't you just stop doing meth? My mom wouldn't be asking.
Oh, what did you do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, baby, hold on, please. Honey! Gerald! Oh, don't wait, honey, no!
And that's it for this one. I'll probably never make another video on this topic, but simply for fun, leave any bizarre or disturbing commercials that I missed in the comments.
Alright guys, wow. Well, that was pretty messed up, guys. I don't even know what to say. A lot of those were just really freaky and just like unnecessary and should have never been aired. I mean, it just was insane. Okay, it was just very, very insane. All right. Anyway, Wow. Don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel for more content, more reactions. I like doing this. So if you guys like me doing reaction videos, then keep watching our videos, like our videos, and comment down. Also, check out our social media websites in the description below. Alright guys, peace. Bye.